We're doing Rise and Grind Fire Birds. Man, welcome back to another episode of Big Talk Live, where we talk about big ideas, big goals, and big vision. Welcome to the show. This is a unique show today. Today's episode is going to be about the Cambodian rock band Play. But before we get started, let me give you guys a minute to jump on in. Shout out to everyone tuning in. And I don't know if you guys are up or asleep or whatever it is, but I figured it's a good time to just jump on board and say what's up to all of y'all. Anyways, enjoy the show.
Eastern Side Beats. Eastern Side Beats.
Yo, 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 welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Big Talk Live. In this episode, we'll be talking about the Cambodian rock band Play. Got a chance to join my fellow Cambodians of the Cambodian Khmer community in Berkeley. And man, this play was pretty awesome. It was one of the most amazing, plays I've seen. I didn't even expect to go the way it did. So to give you an idea of what the play is about, check this out. This is on the Berkeley Rap website. It says, guitars tuned, mic check, get ready to rock. This darkly funny, electric new play with music tells the story of a Khmer Rouge survivor returning to Cambodia for the first time in 30 years as his daughter prepares to prosecute one of Cambodia's most infamous war criminals. Backed by a live band playing contemporary Dang fever hits and classic Cambodian oldies, this thrilling story toggles back and forth in time as father and daughter face the music of the past. This is directed by Che Yu. This intimate rock epic about family secrets is set against a dark chapter of Cambodian history. Wow. Doesn't that sound pretty dope? Make you guys want to go watch that, right? Yeah. What it do? Shout out everyone tuned in so far. And if you guys are tuning in, we definitely gonna be talking about the Cambodian rock band Play. Comment down below, put some fire emojis if you guys actually seen the play, watched it. So in this episode, I got a chance to go backstage behind the scenes, hung out with the cast and the crew, and talk to some amazing folks that was there during my community day earlier this month, and they're gonna give their input and their thoughts and about how the event went and things like that, and about the play. So if you guys want to see the video, comment below. Comment below. Go ahead and say, put some fire emojis. Comment below. Let me know that you guys do want to see it, and we'll go ahead and we'll kick it off. And I'm doing something a little bit different too, you guys. If you guys notice, I'm trying to switch up the background here. Um, Let me know if you guys are interested in watching this video. It's pretty dope, actually. And if we have some downtime, maybe after the video, we'll do some Q&A, talk a little bit more about that. And also, what I want to do is I actually want to cruise the internet, like check out the internet. I queued up some videos on YouTube, some shorts, and we're gonna do some reaction, you guys. We're gonna watch some videos. Have no idea what it is, but we're gonna react to it. And I don't know. Should be a good time. Should be entertaining. And I have a couple ideas. Earlier, I actually went and I don't know if you guys ever heard about Chat GPT or I asked Chat GPT. I think I'm saying it right. Chat GPT. What are some ways for me to build wealth? right? As you guys know, I'm fixated on building wealth. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the abundance mentality, not the scarcity mindset. So I'm fixated on building wealth and teaching people how to build generational wealth. And, I'm always interested in learning more about that, especially when it comes down to maximizing cash flow, minimizing your taxes, developing strategies and systems so that way you can work less and have like a 4-hour work week so you can do more things that adds value and impact to other people's lives than just clocking in, clocking out, and helping someone else build their dream. Why not build yours, right? So, okay, Bona Rock said yes. We got one yes so far. All right. Hey, that's good enough for me. I'm going to play the video, y'all. All right. You guys like it? We'll see what it does for you. 1 second. I'm gonna cue it up, and then we're gonna go ahead and get that queued up and see what it do. Hope you guys having an amazing week so far. And it's coming down to an end right here, you guys. All right, okay, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and rock this out, you guys. Here we are. All right, so cue the video. Cue the video. All right, and I want you guys to do me a favor. Comment down below when you guys are done watching it. But we're going to cue the video. Here we go.
It was one of the most beautiful plays I've ever watched. Very passionate and intense. Brought tears to my eyes. Luckily, the mask covered all my tears, but definitely, folks, come out and watch.
It's close. It's close. It's close. Ici close. Tập sát mày. Khơi sray sray. The outcome.
This is something that Cambodian next generation must see. They have to learn about their root. Eventually, we're gonna lose our root, but this is something to keep alive. So I think this is a great play, and we have to support our Cambodian, whatever it is that has been showing us here in America, we have to support it. So number one, I will definitely have to bring my children. I want them to feel who they are, how blessed they are, how lucky they are to be here. As you can see, the story goes on. Just for example of the play says, he was a 7th survivor with, 2 million have been killed. So that says a lot about my children, that you are as lucky as he is.
Wow.
I feel really honored to be here right now. I feel honored to be here. I have a deep love for Khmer culture. I have a deep love for the language. I have a deep love for the people. I have a deep love for the community. I want to do this for the lives lost and for the people carrying the legacy. And it's really powerful.
Welcome reception. It was Khmer Community Day at the Berkeley Rat. Also showing Cambodian rock band.
It was a celebration of women and Khmer women and Khmer music.
Yeah. In 2.5 hours, you could not ask for more emotions, more plot, more up and down, but then also arriving at a place of some solace.
The student here, right? She saw it for the first time, so these emotions are very raw and real. I've seen it at least 20 times already.
Yeah, Gina, did Gina make you cry?
She did, but well, the story, what really, I think, hit me was in the first act when the musicians were gathering, they're playing, they're celebrating, and I don't want to give any spoilers away, but it's like this concept of they really didn't know what was going to happen ahead of time. And in our day-to-day lives, we do that so often. And I'm guilty of it. I'm like, oh, just take a picture later. I'll deal with that later. I'm going to call my mom tomorrow, you know? And it's just, it really gives you perspective, you know?
Especially during these pandemic times.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So that hit really close to me, and it got really teary-eyed, and then I was very thankful for intermission.
The only expectations that I have is I hope that it just can bring our community closer together. The fact that we can like connect with other Cambodians that we've never met before in a different part of the country. The fact that we can like connect and like find that familiarity and like feel like you're meeting a long lost cousin, like that's so meaningful, bro. Like seriously, like that's so sacred. You know what I mean? Look at this. I only know a few people here, but I feel like I'm around family.
This gentleman here, Rithi, is super humble. Him
Yeah.
and his partner were the ones that organized this incredible event. They did an incredible job. They brought like nearly 200 people from the Khmer community to be together. And as Rithi said, when we're all together, anything can happen. So thank you,
In
Rithi.
the rain.
Thank you,
In the
Rithi.
rain.
Yeah, yeah.
In the rain,
Nothing will
bro.
stop
In the
us.
rain. Not even the rain can stop it, bro.
Yeah,
We all
yeah,
here.
yeah,
We all
yeah.
rolling deep, like I said. You don't know. I'm speechless right now, bro. I'm like people to see all of us here together because you know what I always say? We Cambodian, we like a unicorn.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
like when we go out there, people don't know who we are.
true.
But when we get to see each other, bro, that's like a special occasion.
It's a magical
And it's a
occasion.
magical occasion, moment right here.
So what's like? What do you want the people to walk away with? What do you want our community to walk away with today?
You know one thing, bro? Our people been through a lot, right? And music, theater, art is our passion, it's in our blood. Right. Khmer, Cambodian, before the event happened, we are known for that, bro. And I want people to come back and feel like they're back at home,
Right.
where we used to be back in our country.
Wow.
We connect together. And when we together and we experience it, we come out like, man, this is amazing. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm back in my motherland, you know?
What's your thoughts on that?
Well, first of all, I want to thank Rithi for bringing the motherland to our country here in the U.S. And making this space happen for us. So thank you for doing that. The beauty about this event right now is
So Ray, that's
generational
dope. I'm
connection.
glad you can go see
I
the
think
band.
Seeing young people, seeing older members of our community hanging out together for the culture and the passion that we all represent. We are representing our ancestry. Our ancestors that passed away during the genocide, everything like that. So all this music and this beauty and this energy that happened before the genocide is being relived.
Not only that, Siri is an organization based in Oakland
Okay.
that's focused on refugee, like the elders. So we have at least 200 elder, Cambodian elder,
Wow.
showed up in the rain, like you said.
Yeah. Hey, I'm looking
It
at my
never happened
reaction. I'm
before.
like, wow,
It's just me. None of this can happen. It's take a lot of collaboration,
that's
a lot of
fun.
energy, a lot of love, And man, I'm just emotional because it's really emotional, bro, because our people been through a lot. But you never forget the past, but never don't use it as a way to be negative, but use it a way to come together. And that's what I want to see. And us showing this right now, that's unity, bro. And that's unity, bro. Yeah. Thank you. And thank you for
brother,
giving
for
the
your
opportunity and for you to show
My
up.
folks.
That's my bro right here.
Ricky's a boss though,
Yeah,
for real
yeah.
though.
You know what? We never forget the past, but we're gonna celebrate the future together, man. Yeah, and I want to use this moment with that camera to show you what's happening. Okay, so you look at that corner over there. That's the next generation of our
Yeah,
Khmer
seriously,
people.
his
They're
passion,
here in the same space with us.
something
They're gonna change
else.
the world because of our support, because of their energy and their commitment
He
to
put
our
in
people.
work.
People there. We got people from Long Beach. We got
Shout out
people
Khmer
that's running-
Renaissance.
We got people from Oakland. We got people everywhere here. So I think this is exactly what Ricky's talking about. When we're together, anything can happen. And I want to say that you can look at this camera. Look at in there. That's a packed house. The owner of the Berkeley Repertory Theater, said that this has never happened before. This has never overflowed in the way that it did.
It was overflowing.
We have beautiful art. We have beautiful people. We have food being served. We have more people coming in, and so, Size, thank you for capturing this moment. This is an amazing time, and thank you for being part of this. And you know what? The show is traveling across the country. You know what? We're gonna gather all our people together across the country. So what you can do is support the show, show up, and celebrate together. So that's what you support. All right, love.
Let's do it. All right, you guys. So that was the video, the reaction, the behind the scenes, the interviews with exclusive with Khmer Renaissance, Savannah Bo, Rithi Han, and Bo Chan, and I think it was her. Oh my gosh, I can't. I don't want to mess up her name. Sokri Sun. She was the talent and the creative director. She taught Gina, one of the cast members, how to sing in Khmer, which is phenomenal. So I'm gonna read off what San Francisco Chronicle said about the review. It said, a payoff that gleams with a treasure chest reward. Lauren Yee is an infectiously joyful writer. The preposterously talented cast performed the numbers as if a concert could ward off an invasion. Cambodian rock band is true to the era's horrors, but also makes a passionate case that humankind is capable of so much more and so much better. That's San Francisco Chronicle. San Jose Mercury News. Yee's tonal shifts are bold and daring with many smartly observed comic scenes. The music reaches epiphanic heights in the finale, giving Cambodian rock band its high voltage thrills. Yo, real talk, I actually had a blast. I mean, you combining Cambodian music along with the acting and then touching base on history, and they also have to like break it down to the those of us who don't really understand the history and the Khmer Rouge and during that era. So they kind of like went, a little bit deeper. So it wasn't just, they didn't just assume everyone knew what it was all about. So I thought that was pretty good writing on Yee's part. But yeah, it was amazing. Bona Rock, I know you, for those of you guys, Bona Rock is watching, and thank you, Bon. So she actually catered, I think, almost 175 people when Cambodian rock band went to Texas, and this is on a 4-day notice. She catered to 175 people, uh, dessert, food, and yeah, it was delicious because they actually had to use a certified caterer that was, licensed and insured, and Chef Narak step up to the plate and really made it happen. I'm really impressed, and the whole crew loved her food. They even asked her to go on tour with her for every city that they go to. That'd be pretty awesome. So yeah, they will be out in Washington D.C. and then to Washington in the near future. So if you guys go check it out for real. I can keep on talking about the reviews, but you know, uh, this guy Chad Jones from Theater Dogs. It's a powerful and moving and a joy band. Truth be told, a terror to behold on stage. The exuberant cast keeps up with every tonal shift, time shift, and musical cue. And playwright Lauren Yee's compelling story and experience slams the audience this way and that in the best possible way. Isn't that amazing? Like, this is some really good reviews. So if you guys want to find out some more, check this out. The Los Angeles Times. Yee has made her characters so joyfully and ridiculously human that it's impossible to a heartbreaking degree not to identify with them. Yeah. Isn't that awesome? That's amazing. Okay, Janelle said, um, all right, we got a lot of comments here. So you guys, it's an amazing way to spend, the day. Get some food before or after, get some drinks after, talk about it, relive it, and share your roots, share your culture, share your music, share your passion, like Rithi does. I mean, if you guys get a chance to talk to Rithi and Savannah and some of these Cambodian community leaders, I'm telling you, it gets your like heart jumping for joy, seriously, because you feel so like, they make you feel so special, how it is, how rare it is, and how blessed you are, to be, you know, uh, I mean, coming from this type of like, culture, to be rooted in Cambodian roots. So I love what he said when he said, Cambodians are like unicorns. It's rare. You rarely get to see them, but when they all come together, it's a magical thing. So yeah, I like to think so. And this is what community is all about. Khmer community coming together, and especially recognizing each other's, history, and we all go through the same struggle. We all go our peaks and valleys, or ups and downs, and trials and tribulations. But what makes us resilient and persevere through tough times, because tough times don't last, tough people do, and we're built for this. So it makes you feel proud. And I know, TLC, Thai Lao Cambodia New Year coming up. Why not kick off the celebration? Go check it out. If you guys want to get tickets, you go to berkeleyrep.com. They're on sale right now. Click to buy. Check out the calendar. Really simple. For $25 front row, that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? They're making it affordable. It's definitely worth it. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes with the 15-minute intermission. But let me tell you, like you won't be disappointed. So go check it out. An amazing event, right? Bono Rocks. It's an amazing event. No matter it was a short-term time notice, but we nailed it. We love the show from the beginning to the end. See, shout out to that. So that's Cambodian rock band, y'all. I'm glad you guys was able to tune into that. But now on to some other things in this part of the show. I talked to you guys about a list of 25 things that you should stop wasting money on, and what you should do instead. And this is told to me by, let me know if you guys leave some comments below, heart emojis, leave some emojis, comment below in the comments. um how you guys feel about that. Right now there's a lot of fear, uncertainty, doubt, especially with all these banks that are collapsing, and there's a recession in place, housing market crashing, used car market crashing. They're saying there's going to be food shortages in the future, possibly World War III. I don't even know anymore. It's a crazy world out there. But I know one thing though. I need to cut down on my expenses, and I need to double down on what's working and focus my energy, time, and bandwidth on building generational wealth, building a legacy. So, one of the things that Chat GPT, if you guys are familiar with Chat GPT, is an AI, artificial intelligence. You can go on there and type up things, and it's like this is all AI generated. And so, Chat GPT gave me a list of 25 things that you should stop wasting your money on, and one of them is eating out at restaurants. Who's guilty of that? Let me know how you feel. All right. Do you guys eat out? And how many times a week do you eat out? Maybe calculate the amount and how much it costs to eat out. I actually did a comparison. It was eating out versus cooking at home. For me to cook at home, time to the grocery store, prepping and preparing and serving and finally having dinner. It took me 4 hours to make a simple dish, and it cost me almost, if not the same, if not more, than if I was to go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? So, are you really saving money if you don't go out to eat at restaurants? But you have to, if you enjoy going out to eat and it saves you more time, you just go there and, you know what I mean? Order your food and you're in and out within an hour or something like that. Hey, that makes sense, right? Now you have more time to do other things. But I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Is it cheaper to eat at home, buying groceries? Growing up, my mom used to always say, why you go out to eat? You got food at home. You know, she'll never pull over at the restaurant. She's like, no, I got food at home. Yeah, my boy Tony said he's back. What it is, man. Yo, it took me a minute, brother. I had to finally jump back up on this live stream thing, man. It's been a minute. I just been kind of like had to like, I want to say, refocus or kind of like refresh myself. I got burnt out for a little bit. When you go hard in something for so long and you start having self-doubt, you start getting this imposter syndrome, thinking like, man, do people really want to see me on live? Do people want to, should I go on live stream? Should I go and start talking, speaking my mind? Do people want to know? And that gets to you as a creator. If and you guys are, I'm sure you guys are, in one way, shape, or form, through your art, you expressing your art, whatever it is you do. I'm sure we go through these stages. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a peaks and valley. You know what I mean? You climb up, you see the top, and then sometimes you have to go back down. And when you're down, so refresh my energy. But today I'm doing something different. I want to show that video, and I want to talk about that. So back to the list of 25 things. So eating out at restaurants. Another thing is impulse purchases. Yes, I kind of like agree with that. I'm guilty. I do buy things on impulse, and a lot of us do that. A lot of us actually make purchases through impulse because we want to feel good about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we just kind of like feel good about it. You know what I mean? Just because. Sometimes you just buy it just because. Or you want to reward yourself or gift someone things. So yeah, impulse purchases. But if you keep on doing impulse purchases, yes, it will make you eventually broke. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Janelle says you can cook a meal at home. until expect it to last until the next day, but is that really saving if you have more than one bowl called seconds or thirds? Yeah, that's right. All right. All right. Tony, could we throw away a lot of food at home compared to eating out? Man, that's so true. Anita. Anita says, eat out costs more now when you can spend the same amount cooking at home and you can feed more people. Good point. That's true. Um, I, Tony, bro, I gotta say it does cost more. It costs more at home, man. You know what I mean? But yeah. All right, Christine, what? Christina said, all right, Chat GPT is mind blowing. Yeah, it is pretty scary. Chat. And that's why all these big companies like Google and Microsoft, they're all trying to come up with the next, Chat GPT alternative. But it is pretty scary out there. But this is Chat GPT's list of things that telling me where I should save money at. And part of that is impulse buying, eating out at restaurants. And you know what else it said on this list? It says stop spending money on expensive coffee, tea, or tea drinks. Who's guilty of it? What is your, do you guys have a boba habit? If you guys don't know, my wife Janelle, she's Boba Mama. That's her Instagram handle. If you guys, but we're shooting content for that for the longest, and we would visit different boba shops, boba tea shops, and just try out the boba tea, do a review, and talk about their boba stuff. But it got expensive. I mean, we're talking about $4 or $5, $6 to add boba with the toppings and all that. Next thing you know, you're doing, let's say, 3, 4 videos a week, and not to mention all the sugar and the health impact that it has on you too. So, coffee, boba drinks, special drinks, those are expensive. They add up. Those are habits. Every person that I talk to that is like kind of like in the financial space, a financial advisor or financial representative, whatever they are, you know what they always tell me? They say, stop your Starbucks. You can afford this. Just your priorities and your obligations is not on point, which is true. You're right. I mean, I know some people that spend like $15, $20 just on Starbucks. They start the day with Starbucks, mid-afternoon Starbucks, and then by the evening, what I mean, they drinking some more Starbucks. I don't get it. I don't know. Me, I always brew my own coffee early in the morning. I have one cup of coffee, and that's it. That's it. I try to limit myself. Now, if I have a coffee meeting with the client at a Starbucks or somewhere, we go get coffee, but I don't even get the coffee. Just get water, maybe like a refresher, something like that. But yes, they do add up though, you guys. Definitely. Starbucks. Who's guilty of Starbucks? Let's go to the comments. Okay. Tony says only 2 people in my house, and my girl tend to cook for a whole village. What up, man? You're lucky, bro. Man, hey, send some leftovers for me. So this week we're trying something different at my house. We're doing something called meal prepping, right? But not really meal prepping, but it's kind of a hack, a cheat. I'm testing this out. I'm thinking if I just go ahead and just prep my meals, cook one time, prepare my meals, I don't have to guess, I don't have to think about it, I don't have to worry about where my next meal is coming from. I know what I'm eating, I know what I'm getting, and it's cheaper. So I'm hoping we can cut down on some groceries because, as you guys know, it's expensive, yo. Food is expensive. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, they say, besides shelter, food is one of the biggest expense, right? Obviously, shelter, you gotta have shelter, food, and then you got gas, transportation, utilities. But food is the second biggest expense that you have. And if you don't learn how to control it, then shit, you know what I'm saying? We gotta think about that. Microsoft, yep. Oh wait, so Microsoft already invested 1 billion in Chat GTP. Oh shoot, wow. Well, thank you for telling me that. I try to be up on everything, but let me tell you, I got too much stuff on my brain. All right, so another thing Chat GPT said to cut down on is brand name clothing and accessories. Guilty. But hey, look, here's a hack. If you do a good job for your clients will buy you gifts. I've had clients buy me bags, backpacks, shoes, shades, all kinds of accessories. Gave me t-shirts. You know what I mean? Of course, you got to find the right client that loves you, and then they'll buy you things. But just for the record here, I've never owned a pair of Jordans in my life. Never um, saw the value in spending $300-$400 on some shoes. And I've always wore like Pumas and Nikes, and I still love them. And even if I become a billionaire, I would still wear those shoes. Maybe. I don't know. Nah, heck no. You gotta be down to earth. So yeah, if you guys, that's a lot of folks. Of course, I know a lot of people. Myself included. We buy things to make ourselves feel good about ourselves, and we really try and impress people that we don't really know. We don't really like them anyways. But it's all about the representation. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you feel. But people buy expensive luxury items because they want to be associated and they want to be exclusive into that particular whatever group that is. So that makes sense, you guys. Let me know. Leave some comments below. Okay, Christina said, "Gotta cut my daughter out of Starbucks. I don't blow my money on Starbucks." Oh my goodness, I don't even know what kind of Starbucks budget you have, but if you got a budget for it, then hey. Yana said, "I wish I never bought anything expensive when I had more money." You and I both. You and I both. I get it. I super get it. You know, um, so I think I always tell my same sob stories, that the poor me syndrome. I always tell my friends and my I tell people at like when I meet a 20-year-old, a 19-year-old right now, and I see them, they're hustling, they're grinding, they're all about that work ethic, they got passion behind them. You know what I'm saying? They're working 2, 3 jobs, making good money. I always tell them, I said, save your money, put it aside. I started to sound like my mom and my dad when I was making that money. So I think I made too much money at an early age. I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't have the right guidance because what my parents going to teach me, what I'm saying? They're thinking like, oh, I'm gonna look at my son, he got a good job. He's making, really good money. He's taking care of our expenses. And he's paying our rent. But then it's like, I wish they taught me, son, put some money aside. There will be a rainy day and it will come, and or put it to a side and grow it. Not just saving it underneath the mattress. Put it to a side and make some interest off that shit, man. Money should be in motion. I mean, my parents kind of knew about it, but no one taught them the stock game. No one taught them about ETFs. No one taught them about crypto, right? Or at least putting your money into buying bonds, into Roth IRAs, 401ks. They didn't teach them that. So what my parents couldn't teach me. So now it's like, yeah, when I was younger, I wish I could go back and actually, you know, well, yeah, it made me who I am today. So I'm glad. I'm glad it all happened anyway. So yeah, Yana, you're right. When you have more money, oh yeah, we put it away. Yeah, there are limitations to the Roth IRA. As much as a lot of people boast about the Roth IRA, there are pros and cons to that. And we can get deeper into that. But it's all about tax diversification. You know how to do, not just, okay. So there's two things guaranteed: death and taxes, right? As we all know that. So if you're going to pay taxes your whole entire life, wouldn't it make sense to kind of learn the tax game? Wouldn't it make sense to learn, like, wait a minute, if I'm working my ass off and these folks, Uncle Sam and Uncle Gavin Newsom, they're going to get 50% of my freaking money. Don't you want to learn how to reduce that amount? Because they ain't done shit. So why give them 50% of your paycheck? So, when I was younger, I used to look at my paycheck, one side on the left side and then the other side, my right side. I'm like, wait, I made this much, but I get this much? Where's the difference? Uncle Gavin Newsom and Uncle Sam took it all. You know what I'm saying? So why not learn tax strategies, tax planning, and not just paying taxes? Because what would your life be like if you didn't have to pay taxes? I'll wait. Christina said, I love thrifting and drives me nuts that my kids waste money on brand names. Oh my goodness. I love thrifting too. I actually found out that there's a movement coming out. That's these young kids are they're up to it. You know what I'm saying? These 30-year-olds, 28-year-olds, they go thrifting. They go to. I'm sure you do this too, Christina. They go to this place and you know what they do? They find vintage nostalgia stuff and they put it on eBay and Etsy and they sell it for top dollar. And they're making 2 or 3 grand a week just thrifting. All right. You can borrow that. You can take that idea, run with it. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that crazy? Life without paying taxes would be not right. Imagine how would your life be like if you never have to pay taxes. Well, guess what? There is a way. There is a way, but you have to understand strategy. You have to know how to structure it correctly. Because when I say there's tax loopholes, It doesn't mean that it's illegal. It's legal. It's just that a lot of us aren't hit to it. We don't know the strategy behind it. And I always make it, an effort. I study at least, I took a workshop, a 3-day workshop, and I studied taxes. I was a certified tax preparer for 3 seasons, 3 years, and worked with an enrolled agent. Like I was his right hand man, and we did all kinds of like amendments, OICs, which is offering compromise. I damn near like knew some of the staff at the IRS office, but now you can't go there anymore. But anyways, yeah, I have some. The only reason why I study taxes is because, man, I got sick and tired of freaking paying taxes. I was trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna freaking get better at this. Anyways, let's get back to this, right? Another thing that's stealing your money and you shouldn't be spending money on, what ChatGPT says for you to cut out is daily convenience store purchases, and especially when you use your debit card when you use your debit card, they charge you a surcharge. That's right, they charge you a 50-cent surcharge if you're using your debit card and they make money off these things, right? These convenience stores, and you will be paying higher prices. So I was at the Bellagio, and we stayed there for over the week in Vegas, and the convenience of going to the mini bar and grabbing a Fiji water, you will not guess how much it costs to grab a Fiji water from the mini bar. How much they would charge you for the little bottle. If you guys ever stayed at the whatchamacallit, the Bellagio, let me know. Yes, Christina. Yep, those kids are finding good stuff to sell. Yeah, they're buying nostalgia, electronics, T-shirts, like with some of it with tags, uh, like stuff I would pay for because I don't have the time to go look for it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I want that nostalgia. I really do. When I see a '90s thing, like an original, man, yeah. So Yana said, I put myself on a cash diet. Okay. This month. A cash diet. All right, back to the story. So I was staying at Bellagio for one bottle of Fiji water from the minibar for the convenience of not going downstairs and go and get water. $26. Who who would pay $26 for a bottle of Fiji when you know damn well you can get it for like $4, if that? $26 just to get it from your freaking mini bar from the fridge at the Bellagio. I was blown away. It's like, for real? Ain't nobody. I don't know. Whatever. You got money like that. It's cool. Hey, you're thirsty. All right. Hey, another thing that you should cut out and not be spending money on, gym memberships. Who have gym memberships that they don't use? Keep it real. I'll wait. I will wait. Anita says, okay, yep. Oh my God. I'll walk downstairs and get it. I know. For $26? Are you kidding me? Who the hell? Oh my God. For a bottle of water. And for a bottle of wine, for some crap wine, $200. I was like, oh my goodness. It is ridiculous. Yep. Okay, so gym memberships, right? Okay. Now, I always have this thing that it's always good to invest in your health, especially if you have a gym. Yeah, you might not use it, but just know that you have it and you can go there when you're in the mood for it. That's kind of cool. I don't like to think that gym memberships are a waste of money because your health is your wealth. The better you take care of yourself, the more preventive maintenance and preventive care, and you won't be, you won't develop a chronic illness in the future. And we never know because healthcare is unpredictable, right? Medical expenses is unpredictable because you can get injured. You know what I'm saying? At any moment. Like I had my wife, she broke her foot, and she was down for almost a year and a half in a wheelchair, and she was just chasing after these two Frenchies, these two dogs. It's crazy. So, and that really affected her income a lot, right? Because she's disabled. She can't work. She can't make the money. She has to like stay home, and it sucks. Luckily, it happened during COVID when she could work from home anyways. You know what I'm saying? What up, Jesse? Jesse with the fire emoji. I don't know if you jump in, if you watched the Cambodian rock band play. We're talking about the play, and we played the video earlier. But now we're talking about how to save freaking money. I asked Chat GPT on, okay, how do you start saving, like 25 things that Chat GPT told me that we should start doing in order to, like, have more generational wealth, at least have money for the future. So one of it being gym memberships that you don't use, cutting out gym memberships. And I was just in Vegas for a week. Another thing on this list is his lottery tickets and gambling. Mm. Uh, you can't win the lottery if you don't play, right? If you don't buy a ticket, you're not gonna have a chance to win. And you're right, gambling, it's gambling. It's risky. You know, it's entertainment too, though. It's just the fact that, oh, you might win. You know, so you have to, like, weigh out the pros and cons. As far as with the entertainment and the gambling. Okay, someone asked me this question. They said, "Okay, size, would you rather?" Okay, when it comes down to money, right? Would you rather receive money from an ATM machine or from a slot machine? And you guys can answer this question too. Would you rather receive money, your income, when you retire, from an ATM machine or from a slot machine? Think of the difference. I had to think about that for a second. I said, well, what's an ATM machine? ATM machine is reliable. I know exactly how much I have in there. And if it's in a good bank account, it's going to grow, right? So it's there. A slot machine, we have no idea. It's up and down. You might not even hit the grand or the major or the minor. So, or the jackpot. So we never know. You might even lose money. So let me know. Would you rather have a slot machine or ATM machine to take money for your income? So, uh, okay. So, Anita said, I have a cup of ice and let it melt. Okay. Did I miss the conversation you guys talking about? Oh, okay. All right, I didn't see what you guys talking about. Cup of ice. Oh, you mean the water? All right. So another thing to cut out is, then we're going slow on this list. It's almost an hour. So you guys, it's almost that. It's 42 minutes in. We're gonna end this thing in a little bit. Unused subscriptions and memberships. Okay, bro, just like a gym membership. If you're not using it, just lose it. Might as well. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't make sense for you to hang on to it. Something else you should also, ChatGPT said you should cut out, is expensive personal care and grooming products. I don't know. I have to have my haircut. Sometimes I skip on a haircut. I extend it to like a freaking 4 weeks, which I shouldn't. But you know what I'm saying? Do you always have to have your lashes done, your eyebrows done, your nails did, all that, your hair done? Do you, let me know. Can you go like COVID and just like not do any of that stuff? What if you cut down all those expenses? How much money would you save? And if you do, and if you did, where would you put your money to? Let me know. Let me know. So I'm trying to respond back to this. Okay, so Anita Missy said, ATM machine, you can check any money going in and out. Yeah. A slot machine's not guaranteed. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, good for you. You hit the jackpot and you understand how it's like to get taxed. I've never hit the jackpot. It seemed like I'm always donating money. I never see it. So yeah, you're right. I would rather get my money from an ATM machine for my retirement. So I know it's predictable. I know exactly what's going on. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. It's yeah, it's better to get money from something that's guaranteed. We know it's there versus a slot machine, because a slot machine, geez, it's rigged. Who thinks slot machines are rigged? Yo, leave some emojis for that one, you guys. All right, back to the list. The list of things to cut out so you can save more money: alcohol and excessive partying. Wow. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. It was very expensive. Anita, yes, there you go. There you go. So when I was drinking, and let me tell you this. So it's good. when I used to binge drink, and I used to be an alcoholic and a drunk, whatever. And during my years of drinking when I was younger, I would spend money at the bar. I would buy rounds for people. I would buy shots for everyone. I mean, first round on me, and partying. The partying, money down the drain, wasted. I can tell you, I know people who spent not just, I mean, we're talking about 12 to 15, maybe 20 grand a year on alcohol spending. Think about that. $1,000 a month, 1,500 a month, $2,000 a month. You know what I mean? Just on partying. I know that sounds like a lot, but really it's not. There's a lot of people who spend way more money than that. For example, when me and my buddies go out to Vegas one weekend, okay, I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to get into it, but yeah, yeah. But when you cut out alcohol, you cut out partying, you start realizing, man, I could spend this money on other things. So that really cut down a lot. And if you have a spouse that don't drink as much either, you know what I mean? So let's say your spouse doesn't drink, you don't drink, and you will save a lot of money. Number one, because you don't have friends that are drinkers, right? Because you hang out with people who don't drink, and then sober people, right? And so you're not going out every single Friday night, Saturday night, drinking excessively, and then Sunday, stuff like that, and you're not, doing that. So I think any vices, obviously, is going to be destructive to you building generational wealth, dude. What if you cut down 1 weekend, 2 weekends, 3 weekends, and just set aside that money and put into an account that grows? Hey, it may work for you. You know what I mean? Um, talking about another thing ChatGPT said to cut out is credit card interest and fees. It's hard to kind of get around that because we need credit cards. Not just see, so you got to use the right credit cards. You got to get rid of the ones that are high interest rates, high fees. You got to use the one that give you cash back and give you points and rewards for traveling and things like that. And there's a lot of cards out there like that. You know what I mean? So my wife and I, we have a few of those, and we actually end up using those. There's a system, and it's called velocity banking. And if you want to get into it, I'll do another episode of that where you build up your credit line and you use your credit cards. You're using OPM, other people's money, using other people's debt to actually build and grow and buy assets. So it's a whole different conversation. We'll get to that another time. I know. Hey, if you guys enjoying the show so far, I can go on and on with these lists, you guys. It's a long list. We haven't got to it yet. At the end of the day, if you're doing the best you can to just not waste money and put money to good use, and don't be on one end of the percentage interest rate, be on the other side of the interest rate, meaning that you could be on the negative side of the interest rate or the positive side of the interest rate, interest sign, percentage sign. So you can make your money work better for you. You know what I mean? But yeah, Anita said you have to stop drinking and party. It's easier said than done. It's hard. It's hard. What's up, brother Ra? What's good? A bottle costs from $80 to $100, and buying 3 bottles a weekend. Yeah, imagine every week of the month. That's a lot. Exactly. Exactly. And people want that Priv. People want that XO. You gotta drink that XO. You gotta drink that freaking what anejo? I don't know that tequila. You know what I'm saying? People want that fine wine. You can't just go with the cheap shit either because the cheap shit gives you headaches. I learned that a long time ago. I used to drink freaking the Mad Dog 2020, the 40s. Oh my goodness. Mad Dog 2020, the 40. What else? Come on, give me some ideas. What other liquor we should drink? The Adios, the AMFs, the freaking um oh my gosh, the Jose Cuervo. Ugh. VSOP. Yeah, the VSOP is good though, actually. But yeah. Um, let's see. Let's look at a couple more lists, and I want to go ahead and try something, you guys. I want to react to some videos. We have about 10 minutes left. You guys good with that? Let's react to some videos. Let's react to some videos. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Boom. Okay. And I think this is gonna work. All right. All right, all right, all right. I'm gonna play a video and then we're gonna just react to it, y'all. You guys good with that? Make fun time. Janelle says make fun time. Yeah, it's time for that make fun time because you know what? I'm just gonna react to some stuff and don't take offense to it because it's just, my reaction. You guys still tune in. And I want to get your reaction.
Where did you learn these belief systems from?
Because, okay, the question was, why does abortion keep getting brought up? 40% of women that have had abortions have had 2 or more. 40%. Good for them. So what does that say to me? That means you're using it as a form of birth control. And they don't track the 60%.
What kind of abortion?
Can you let me finish? They don't track the 60% to say who in the future has abortion. So to me, it's like, why are they dying so hard for abortion? They want to sleep around with no consequences, even though you have 41 forms of birth control.
Women don't want to work. Women don't want to this. Women want to.
Okay. It's hard for me to react to that because, I'm not a woman, number one. And my body, my choice. And obviously, you guys know I'm pro-life. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, geez, it's hard to really kind of react to this. But they are, yeah, there are forms of birth control. And yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yo. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying?
A little since that size, looking to be a rap guy. Figure I could out rap God. Drowned in my sorrow, sheesh. Then I baptized, emerged from my tears. A different tear should tap mine. Yes, I guess they must have forgot that we the best alive. No sweat, a jog your memory before the exercise. Put us in double XL like it's precious size. Little nigga with big dreams, biggest precious size. Little nigga with big dreams and P Diddy schemes. I'm in your bitch, like take that. I did Diddy things, I take that. Those is Diddy things. I'm bad boy, no my bad boy. I'm really mean, sick with it. Take your top 5, run a light scrimmage. All scrubs, make them all subs. To the game ended. Who's who? I need blues clues. Shit is encrypted. Who's who? We need blues clues. We see bloods crippin' facts. We see thugs kissing facts. We see lost niggas, new slaves. Cop 'em a chain, claim they boss niggas. That's why we do us and we stand by it. Piss you off, point to the urinal. Pussy stand by it. Niggas can't stand by it. Niggas can't walk with us. I'm that loud.
That was pretty dope. That was actually some bars. I'm actually impressed. I was actually expecting some garbage ass bars, some mumble like rap, but you know what? That dude delivered. He was actually pretty dope. Who is that guy? I don't even listen to music no more like that, yo. I used to, God, I used to be so deep into the music. Now it's like I'm listening. Who's guilty of this? I read books. I'm listening to podcasts. I'm listening to audio books now. I barely get, but music is food for your soul. So, anyways, this dude's dope. Cosmic Kev in Philly. Rap goes off on wait. Ross, RES, man, that I'm that live. That's pretty dope. So, let me know what y'all think. All right, next.
You do these 4 things and people will get addicted to you and your vibe. First up, say their name. People love their names. Dale Carnegie says it's the sweetest sound in any language. One tip, say their name 3 times in the first 3 minutes so you remember it. Number 2, instead of trying to be interesting in conversations, become interested. When you just ask people questions about what they're passionate about, their interests, their wants, they will walk away with, man, there's something about that guy. That girl is awesome. She listened, which leads us into our third point. Find the hidden passion of everyone you're talking to. Everyone's got that one topic that they can just go off on. Sports, is it business? Is it self-improvement? Is it psychology? Is it conspiracy theories? If they like the topic, they like talking about it, the natural conclusion is they like you too. Lastly, don't forget to smile. It might feel fake at first if you're not used to putting on a slight smile. This is me without a smile, totally normal, nothing is wrong. Here's me with just a slight smile, seems more warm, more approachable. You do these 4 things and
all right, you guys. So chime in on this one. You guys do these 4 things? I definitely do. I didn't realize I was doing it. Obviously, saying someone's name in a conversation is all about respect. I mean, hello, you just gave me your name, and you're right. Yeah, saying someone's name helps you remember their name, right? I will say your name. So that's a good one. That slight smile. I reserve my smile for someone that's deserving of it. I know it might seem like I'm always smiling, but I had one of my buddies, man, let me tell you. So every time we go somewhere, this dude, love him to death, but he's always cheesing all the time, like, and I'm like, right now it's not the time to be smiling, bro. We're actually in a club right now, man. It's like, it's a lot of folks over here just me mugging us, and you over here just. I know it's like a defense mechanism or some type of like, hey, I'm harmless, I'm smiling, I'm friendly. That I maybe it might work, but to me, it's like someone brought it to my attention. They're like, yo, man, why are boys always why is he always cheesing all the time? See, sometimes it's actually a lot. It's a lot. What did I say? Okay. It's more mysterious when you don't smile and you don't say nothing and you're silent in the room. Now everyone's like, yo, pay attention to that guy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyways, thoughts. Let me know what you feel about this one. Would you do that? Do you guys do all these 4 things? Janelle said, yeah. Oh yeah.
I love you too, Daddy. All right, bye bye.
What's up?
I like your belt.
Daddy and all that?
No, that was my dad.
You got a dad?
Yeah. Why? What's
He raised you?
yeah?
I don't talk to chicks that got dads, you know what I'm saying?
Why? I don't.
You know what I'm saying? Too much independence, you know what I'm saying? Your confidence is way high.
Okay,
Most
so you
of
were
the
gonna
time,
try to
the
talk
pussy
to
be
me?
trash. I mean, disrespect. I wouldn't know that.
Okay. I mean, give me a chance. I just got to the area. I just got a multi-family house like 3 blocks away. I just got a promotion at work.
And you got a dad. Hold on. Hello? Ma, it's in my room. I'm coming home in 10 minutes, man. Come
He's
on,
talking
man.
to his mom.
Stop bothering me. Yeah. Holla.
I guess the idea was the video he was tripping about that, you know what I'm saying? She got a dad. Yeah. Um, a fatherless home is actually a lot more common these days. There's a lot of households out there who doesn't have a father figure around. And when you actually have a dad, you're like, "What? You got a dad?" I mean, I didn't grow up with my real dad. My real dad passed away at a young age, but my stepdad raised me, and still sometimes it felt like it was like a fatherless home because even though he was my stepfather, but he wasn't really like my dad. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, shout out to everyone who grew up with the dad. I mean, kudos to you. Let me know in the comment below if you guys actually experienced. I know my wife, definitely for sure. She actually grew up with her dad. Her dad's still involved. And matter of fact, we have some of the best times with her dad. You know what I mean? And I love the relationship that they have between the two of them. And I love the fact that my wife honors her and respects her dad in a way. The relationship is amazing, and I admire that. And I always tell him, my father-in-law, I said, you know what? I want my daughters to actually, my daughter and I to actually have a relationship like that. You know what I mean? They call each other almost every day, talk to each other, what they're going through, and he's very supportive. He listens, and I always want to be there, be that dad for my children too. So if you guys have a relationship with your father, keep doing so. Shout out. Yep. Anita says she smiles all the time. You always cheesing. Must
When
be
Lil
good.
Wayne said,
Times have changed, but fucking get a new watch. I still got the vision like a line between 2 dots.
so he raps, times have changed, but fuck it, get a new watch.
Did he?
I still got the vision like a line between 2 dots. And Wayne is saying, like, after all these years he spent in the rap game, he still knows how to adapt to the present and he could see the future. And he's actually using homophones to express that he still has the vision,
All right.
which sounds a lot like the vision.
Oh, there we go.
So
Okay.
he's got the vision, like a line between 2 dots. So Wayne is actually describing the mathematical, like the vision symbol, which is pretty fire. Like, did you ever pick up on that?
I never pick. Where is this on? Blowing?
It's on Blowing, bro. One of my favorite songs from the Carter 4, but like only recently I went back to it and I'm like, holy shit, bro. Wayne is like a low-key a genius, to be honest.
Man, Wayne is a goat. He is a definitely genius, man. Come on, think about it. Lil Wayne, man. Okay, if you guys listen to Lil Wayne, if you guys knew, okay, look, check this out. If you know me, SYZ Side Sizzle, you already know what the business is, man. Lil Wayne, one of my favorite rappers besides Biggie. But Lil Wayne CD was literally stuck in my freaking car, my CD player for a minute. Carter 2. No. It was a Carter 1. I saw one of those things, back in the days. But anyways, Lil Wayne mixtapes, No Ceilings, Drought, all that. You know what I'm saying? Dope. All right. He said he got the line like the vision. Woo, got the vision like the line between 2 dots. As fire bars. Next.
After she found out her mom passed away, she was on the porch crying while on the
I
phone.
don't want to hear
When a
that.
woman disrespects you, it's because during your first encounter with her, you opened up the doors for her to think that she has the upper hand on you and she could do as she pleases. One of the very first things women do when they meet you is size you up. She's reading you. And if you don't work on your confidence so you set the stage before she even considers trying to disrespect you, then only disrespect will follow. Pay attention to how she acts in certain situations and how her demeanor comes across in your presence. Women have a way of testing you to see what they can get away with. Assert yourself as a man who will stand up for yourself and won't tolerate anything less than the utmost respect. A woman will not keep trying you if you assert yourself at the very first sign of disrespect. Cut that off at the onset, because if you let her do it, she will keep doing it. When a woman
Wow. Okay. So I love hearing advice from other women to other men. That's like she's actually pretty dope, Olivia, Alexa. She got a lot of good things to say. But as far as for the guys out there, I mean, let me know. You guys feel the same way? Look, I'm gonna speak for myself, and I think I'm speaking for a lot of guys in general. You know, one of a man's biggest thing is respect, just like a woman, right? You got to treat, and respect is earned. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's all about that respect. It's all about the respect. So if you guys actually seen that, I think it was the Grammys. Was it the Grammys or the Emmys? Something like that, right? Russell Wilson and Ciara. You see what Ciara was wearing to the Grammys? She damn near was like, you know, she married. Why she dressed like that? And man, poor Russell. I was messed up. Like they really, man, I feel bad for Russell. You know what I'm saying? That's your wife? Damn, she looked like she hella thirsty. But anyways, you respect the man, and you know what? As a man, you definitely got to draw the line. Like there's a line of respect and disrespect, and it works both ways too. So, Anita said, "Yeah, 100." That's right. Next.
Have a seat on the ground. Have a seat. I'm not sitting. I'm not sitting! Back off! Back up! I'm not sitting! Put your hands behind your back. I'm not. I will tase you, sir. Touch the vehicle. Put your hands on the vehicle now!
I see where that's going,
This is
anyways.
Charlotte Cardinal Police Department.
Hi, what can I help you with? Yeah, are you there?
Yes, sir.
A man in the CBD sets a booby trap inside his truck after he was broken into 8 times in just 3 months.
6 in the past 2 months, 8 since January.
This time, the cameras positioned outside his apartment building showed.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't get respect if you don't give it. You know what I'm saying? Anita, for sure. I agree with you. It is both ways. Someone said, a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. No, actually, it's not. A way to a man's heart is not through his stomach. Yeah, but a man's not looking to marry someone because you can cook. No, he's gonna look for someone that, gives him the respect that he wants. You see what I'm saying? That's why, like, you see a lot of guys, they end up doing this. I'm not saying a lot of guys. Okay, I'm not gonna speak in general. When you see certain guys, like, they end up leaving, their girl or their wife or whatever, and they end up dating someone else or going with someone else, and you're like, man, he downgraded. No, he didn't downgrade. He actually upgraded. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she might not have the same looks and all that stuff, but I guarantee you that new girl gives her respect, and vice versa. That new guy gives her the respect, and that's what it is. A way to a man's heart is not through his stomach. You know what I'm saying? It's through the respect level. So anyway, back to this video.
This. A white car pulls up beside Bat's truck. A person gets out, bashes in Bat's driver's seat window, hops in, and then shortly after,
Just ruins my property, and then something happens to him that he didn't like.
a flashbang rigged up on a tripwire in the truck explodes in the
Damn.
would-be thief's face and scares him off.
It's not pleasant for this device to go off like me.
At the end of the day, I know it sucks to get your car broken into all at the same damn time, and I hate it when my car used to get broken into and people steal shit. But you know what? You got insurance for a reason. But man, that's pretty booby trapped them.
Will Smith, $500 million. He's crying in an infinity pool because he's married to a bitch that don't love him. Johnny Depp got a bitch shitting in his bed. How's Captain Jack Sparrow got a bitch sitting on his pillow?
Right, that's so true.
Like, so you looking at these people.
Willy
Wonka
got chocolate in his So true, my man.
You looking at these, like, idolizing Grammys and Oscars, but you in your house and a bitch is shitting in your bed. I can't imagine that a bitch was shitting. How much disrespect you gotta have? I can't imagine how I would have lost my swag to the point where a bitch get up and shit on my pillow.
Yeah, because
Will Smith.
It's all about the respect level. How much respect can you give a guy when you're over here shitting on his pillow? You know what I'm saying? And look at Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith. You're gonna cheat on him and with your son's younger friend, and on top of that, you gonna bring on Will Smith and interview him at the red table. But how he feel about that? That's shit. That's hella disrespect right there.
Right away, the end.
I'm not gonna.
Social media got these chicks thinking that they got something they don't have, so they only fuck with niggas who got bread, and then turn around and be mad when them type of dudes who got a bunch of money want every bitch. These same bitches will turn around and pay Chris Brown $1,000 to take pictures with him. You feel me? See, hold on. They charge broke niggas to chill with them, but the more money you got, the less you got to spend. See, women only want to deal with dudes who don't have no opinion. That's why you see a lot of these bad chicks with these goofy ass, soft ass niggas who ain't gonna challenge them on nothing, who ain't gonna ask them no questions. Any man that got his own shit taken care of, don't need their money, don't need their pussy. They don't want to deal with a nigga like that. They want a nigga that they could talk to crazy and disrespect them because they don't want no shit.
What do you do for a living?
I worked at Tesla.
How much money do you make a year, roundabout?
Right now, 50.
50 stacks? Okay, Tesla paying good.
Overtime.
Oh, overtime, okay. What's the worst part about your job?
The hours, the 6 days a week.
So
That's not the worst part of anyone's job, man. The hours, that's not. Dude. You getting those hours when you're getting paid. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go to work. You get to go to work.
Where do you live?
I'm actually from the Bay.
Do you rent or do you own?
Rent.
Rent? How much is your rent?
Almost 3,000.
3,000?
Yeah.
That's about right. $3,000. Yeah, that's normal, right? The Bay Area.
2 bedroom, 2 bathroom.
How much money is in your checking account right now?
Checking account, probably like 10,000.
Smart man. Okay, anything over $10,000, it should not be in a checking account. It should be growing somewhere. It should be invested, right? It should be in a savings account with a high yield savings account, high interest rate credit checking account. Yeah, sorry. Savings account.
10,000? What's the most overrated?
He's hella surprised. What, you got 10,000? Hello, man. Hey, look, you should always be saving towards an emergency fund. I'm not going to do any more of these videos, you guys. Probably this is going to be the last one. So shout out to everyone who tuned in so far. Hope you guys enjoying the show.
Luxury brand.
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton, LV. Why LV?
It's nice, but I feel like the prices compared to like Burberry, like for sandals,
you cannot compare Burberry and Louis Vuitton. It's two different brands, two different products, two different. It might be the same kind of like, okay, it's a sandal versus that sandal, but it's not apples to apples. It's come on, man. Material is different. The way they made it, it's not the same.
350 to 600, not worth it.
Would you rather have all the money in the world or all the power in the world?
I'll say power.
Okay, why power?
Money's paper, you know. Power is more valuable than money at this point.
If
you can't get the power without the money, pimping. I hate to say it. Did you watch Scarface, big dog? You cannot get the power without the money. First you get the money and then you get the power. What up, big dog? We got Kenneth in the house. Reacting to
you can hang out with a rapper for a day. What rapper would it be?
Drake.
Dang, Drake with the quickness. Why Drake?
A little inspiration, you know. I like his brand and I like his mansion, so.
What do you do for a living?
He's hella funny. He said, if you can hang out with any rapper for a day, it'd be Drake. You know what? I wouldn't mind hanging out with Drake. Drake, tell me how you did it, man. Tell me. You know what I'm saying? How you pivot? How you stay out the news? How you always stay consistent? Drake had a run, yo. Drake had a cool era. I mean, he's gonna retire soon. Isn't that amazing? This dude have hits after hits after hits, and he's always reinventing himself, and it's amazing. But if I was to sit down and hang out with a rapper for a day, This is gonna shock you guys. Biggie. Hell yeah. Dead or alive, right? Biggie. Man, Tupac. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Am I near Riverside, Cali? No, I am not. Sorry, Canada. I am near San Francisco Bay Area, San Jose, Oakland. I'm from the Bay. Well, I'm not from the Bay. I'm in Sacramento, so we claim that we're part of the Bay, but we're not. We're Sacramento, and we don't want to be part of the Bay. But no, no. Anyways, you guys, it's a little late. It's past my bedtime. Sorry, been an hour and 10 minutes. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Please comment down below if you guys like these reaction videos. We can do more. These you just did.
Honey, are you coming to bed? I'm waiting for you.
Oh yeah, baby, I'll be there in a minute. You just keep my side warm.
I'll do better than that. I'll make it hot.
Oh.
Honey. When you coming to bed?
Oh, in about an hour.
You'll be asleep by then.
Uh-huh.
Honey, are you coming?
That's funny. The difference between marriage and dating. Hey, there's some truth to it. For real. You know, especially when you're dating, you know, to keep it tight, interesting, exciting, always new, some passion in there, you know what I'm saying? But as soon as you put a ring on it and you're married, everything goes out the window, and all of a sudden you're like, man, what happened? Oh, because they got you. Got him. Anyways, sorry, Canada, not nearby. Are you coming out? If you are coming out, let me know. We'll definitely link up, get some food for sure. So, Anita, thank you so much for commenting. Thank you. It was fun. Have a good night. From the east, love from the East Coast, South Carolina. There it is. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I think this wraps up the show, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was awesome. Might do a few more of these during the week. It's just I just need to put together a better format, if you will. So, you know what I mean? We talked about a lot of things. We talked about ChatGPT telling us how to save money. We talked about the Cambodian rock band, the play. Make sure you guys go check that out. And when it come out to your city, you know what I'm saying? Support the community, support the play, support the cause. $25. Come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? Save a couple of Starbucks coffee. Don't go drink boba this week and put that money towards something that you're going to cherish and, you know, for entertainment. And maybe cook some home cooked meals and stay at home, because the way to a man's heart is not through his stomach, it's through just showing him respect. That's what it is, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, stay blessed until you're gifted. Keep doing the BIGZ. And yeah, I think this wraps up the show. See ya.